tan yet? Nope. That's just sunburn. Tell you, it's the curse of the pasties. We go from glowing white to sunburn, like that. Of course, none of that'll matter if I don't get in shape first. Summer pool season's coming up. You can almost see ab lines. I don't have a top hat and Wolverine claws, so I'll just go Babadook. The Babadook. So The Babadook is a horror movie that came out last year that I initially held off my top 10 movies of 2014 to see this movie because everyone's like, it's so good, it's redefining the horror genre because horror movies are really, really, really bad, and we all know that. But in the end, it didn't work because I still didn't get to see it in time, and my list was late, so all was lost. But then I've got Netflix. I saw it was on the Netflix queue. I'm like, hey, I'll watch that. So The Babadook is a horror movie. It's not a stupid jump scare house invasion horror movie that you usually expect. It's like a very good psychological thriller. So there's a single mom. She's got this kid. The dad died a while ago. Her kid is just so bratty and annoying and like obnoxious. Like I would have smacked that kid so hard. I wanted to reach through the screen and just boom! And you can tell the mom is like so stressed out. She's just like, oh my god, please shut up. Please, why can't you behave and be a normal child? Because her life is already so hard being a single mom and like barely making ends meet with her job or whatever. So like this isn't even a horror movie for the first 20-30 minutes. It just sets up the that could seem very slow to the person who is accustomed to a very fast horror movie, but it sets it up and you actually do care about this family and you want the kid to shut up and you want the mom to just get some relaxation in her life. And the actress who plays the mom does really good. You can see she's all stressed out and you're like, oh no, she's like depressed and over anxious and all that. While you really sympathize with the mom because she's going through so much, she isn't a very good mom. She lets him get away with way too much. She doesn't discipline the kid the way she should, and that's why he's acting so awful. This is one of those foreign movies that has like really artsy camera shots to fill time when something isn't happening. They like show a sink from like upside down or something. And depending on your mood, you're either like, oh, that's such unique, interesting camera work, or you're like, that's pretentious garbage. Stop doing that. So the kid becomes obsessed with this book about the Babadook, and the story changes as they read it, and they're like, what is going on? And creepy stuff starts happening to him, then the Babadook starts haunting him. It actually sounds pretty standard when you describe it, but this is a very good horror movie. See, first half, some of the scariest filmmaking I have ever seen in a movie. Just so well done. Alright, you know like a jump scare? So something comes out at you, and they play that like super loud screechy sounds. Like, you can have something pop out at you, but if you play that screechy sound, you just lost all your points. This movie doesn't have any of that. I'm just saying that's what makes horror movies so bad and cheap in this damn Notebook. That's what makes horror movies so just awful, is jump scares. You can have something pop out of you. I don't mind that. I mind when you play an obnoxiously loud sound and to try to make you jump. Like, that's not scary. That just hurts my ears. Awful filmmaking. It's so bad. And the first half is really, really, really good. But when it does finally show the Babadook, it's like really bad CGI. The second half isn't bad, it's just not as good as the first half. And I think the ending itself is pretty weak. That first half alone is so good. And it by no means delves into like crappy horror movie cliche after that. I'm just saying the first half was much, much better. Guys, with this and It Follows, we got like two really good horror movies that you can see now. Like, I'm torn between 7 and 8 for this movie because it's so scary and good for the beginning. It's not, I don't like scream when I scare, I go like, oh, like there are people watching even though I'm watching this all by myself. I feel like I have to react to it, it's weird. But the second half kind of, it's still a really good movie. And if I gave halves, I'd give it like a 7.5, but I don't, so. Guys, I gotta say, It Follows is worth a 7. Oh. Or an 8. I don't know, I can't think of it. Here, I'll record them both just in case. Guys, I gotta say, It Follows, no, wait. Guys, I gotta say, The Babadook is worth an 8. I feel like I gave every movie from 2014 an 8. It is what it is. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'm Wesley Tomsky, and please return and join me in my crusade against terrible, awful, stupid horror movie tropes. For God's sakes, they're so bad. Because with God on our side, we shall prevail.